Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to trade inducement. There are different forms of inducement in the forex market, but I'm going to stick with the easy one where you can easily identify, and that easy one is in form of a strong high and a weak low. Okay, I know this, I've mentioned strong high, weak low so many times in this my channel, but today is different because I'm going to show you how to trade it. Okay, it's not just you knowing that this is an inducement. There are ways you can trade it. Now the first one is simply a strong high and a weak low. Okay, in this case this is a strong high, this is a weak low. A weak low in the sense that a weak low, okay, a weak low and a strong high. A strong high, okay, a strong high and a weak low. Now this is for a bearish move, and for the bullish we have this as well. Okay, this is a strong low and we have a weak high. Okay, now pay attention, because at the end of this video you are going to learn and you can start using it as a form of strategy. Now, why is this considered a strong high? Okay, most people will teach you that is when it broke structure. Okay, but a strong high, I consider a strong high because it first of all took liquidity. Okay, takes liquidity then breaks structure. If it happens this way, came down, up, and then moved down again without grabbing any form of liquidity, then this is not my strong high. This is an inducement. Okay, this will be the strong high because this whole move is what I will calculate as my strong high. Okay, but if it took liquidity, then this is valid. Now a weak low, simply a low that could not break structure. Okay, could not break structure. So when that happens, you can start trading this. Okay, you can start trading the anticipation of this weak low. Same thing for a bullish move. Same for a bullish move. Strong low in the sense that it took liquidity and then broke structure, forming a kind of QM pattern or chalk. Okay, now that it has broken structure, this low, this weak high was trading down, but something happened, it could not break this low. Now the moment you see that, what do you do with your weak low? What do you do with your weak lows and weak high? Okay, first of all, your weak low and weak high are targets. They are targets. Okay, number one, you can use them as what? Targets. So if you are buying from here, this will be your target here. You can easily say, okay, if I'm buying now, the reason why you need to know your target is because fear. When you are in the trade, just allow the process to move. Okay, most people, when the price move a little bit, they take out profit or partials. You can use your weak high and low as your first partial, especially if you are moving pro trend. If this market is bullish and you've seen your entry here after giving you this confirmation, your first target will be here. This is where you are going to target first, take profit. Okay, because it's a target because it's liquidity. Market move in form of what? Liquidity. Okay, another way you can use your strong high, your weak high and low is a form of what? Inducement. Okay, most people will be induced to take trades there. especially if they are moving too down in the lower time frame. If they are in the lower time frame, they will not know that this area, this order block, is sitting at a pool of liquidity. Okay, and they will be trying to sell this. They will try to sell this on the touch of this to the downside, and this is how a lot of traders lose money, and they put their stop loss here. Okay, because they do not understand that the particular point they are looking at on the higher time frame, okay, is a weak high, but instead they try to sell, and most times you get your confirmations, price will just move a little bit, at the end it clears out this high, okay, and inducement, even this as well. Now let's assume price clear this high now, okay, and then trace down. Now by clearing the high just by the wick, okay, price move just the wick and then return back. Or sometimes this low might be at, for a bullish move, it might be at a premium zone, whereas it's supposed to come back down to discount to buy. And if it happens like this and break structure, the selling or buying at this POI is risky, because that alone makes it what? A weak low. Now in this case, your weak low has broken this high, but it's a weak low because it's in the wrong zone. This is what, if you have left this video before now, then you won't get this wrong zone. So for those of you still waiting, this is good. A wrong zone. Wrong zone in the sense that it's in a premium zone here. It's too high. So price might drive price down. The market might drive price down to the true zone to then continue this move to the upside. Okay, so these are the things you need to know, both bullish and for bearish setup. For the bearish setup, if this move stop here, went low, taking out this weak low already, this is also a weak high in this sense, even though, because it didn't grab liquidity. This is what I'm talking about, market taking liquidity. Okay, it didn't grab liquidity, so in this case is in a wrong zone. It's also a weak what's it called, a weak high, not a strong high, even though it broke structure, because it did not meet the two criteria by taking a form of what? Liquidity. If it takes liquidity, I can bet 80% of the time that this high will stay, even though it's in the wrong zone, but most of the time it does not. Now a good example is this Euro USD trade that we took. Yeah, okay, now I did a video on this particular trade breakdown, okay, but I want to show you something when it comes to strong high and weak low. Okay, now we have established our trend. Yeah, we have established our trend and we want to go bearish. Now price tapping here but failed to break the structure, so this makes this area here a weak low. So when price for any reason start moving up, you don't need to continue selling here, because if you go to the 5 minutes, let's go to the 5 minutes here. Now in the 5 minutes, you can see we are trending. So some people, since they are novice, they might try to sell here. Okay, now why did this work here? It worked because initially this was a strong high, Okay, after giving you the confirmation, we have liquidity, price came back in. Okay, now the idea of this trade is to continue breaking this low, because look at it here. If you look at it this way, trend, this eye here, this eye was supposed to break structure, was supposed to break this low, because that's the time frame we are looking for, overall bearishness. So this was supposed to clear this, but what happened, this became what? Inducement. Okay, it became inducement because it's a weak low overall picture. It's a weak low because it failed to do its job to continue. So the moment price changed character here, in that video I told you I exited, and because the reason was there was some blocks in here. Okay, and when I saw the change of character there in the lower time frame in 1 minute, I told my mentees to exit the trade. Okay, now this was to be a good buy, but at that moment I was bearish. I was just waiting for market to come into my bearish POI for that time being, before I can decide to sell. So in this case here, market came here, automatically this becomes what? A weak low. This was the target, because in this case now we might be forming a new trend. Market need to sweep out this liquidity before continuing this play. So most people might decide to sell in here, but if their intention was to continue holding this trade because of the bearish setup, then market only went for a while and then took them out. So you need to understand weak low, okay, in the sense point of what? Target. Weak eye in the point of what? Target, and also at the point of inducement. A strong eye that was supposed to be created, failing to do its job, automatically becomes a weak eye. Okay, so this is what I want to share with you in this particular video. So you need to understand your weak eye or your weak lows in trading. Before you take any trade, look at that chart properly. Try to highlight the strong eyes and the weak low. For example, now if this market comes up in here, okay, for any reason, if now this is what I'm saying here for this particular setup here, this move is supposed to break this low. We are supposed to break this low. Okay, I'll be more bearish here when price is approaching here than bullish. Why? Because my intention is to form a new low. Okay, now why price will be in here, I'll be also looking for a reason why this eye could be a form of what? Inducement. Probably if market has any need to come up. Now first of all, this market is in a premium zone, so it makes sense to hold your trade longer. But however, the market does what it wants to do. Okay, might decide to come up here. The moment this fails, this eye fails, and I see a kind of change in order flow, then this becomes my target. Just looking forward, but I'm expecting this point here to print out a new low. Okay, and if it does not, let's assume the market wants to move higher, it is going to stay here, okay, somewhere here, and then continue to this point. In that case, this becomes a weak eye, okay, until it gets in here before going lower. So if there's anything you need to know, I'm going to link the video to the strong eye weak low video in the description. And also, if you want to be part of the VIP group, feel free to follow the link in the description and then chat me up. I will tell you how you can join. Okay, what are you going to get in the VIP group? Market markings just like this, weekly workshops, educational content exclusively for you, and so many other benefits. When you join the Telegram or the Discord, you are going to see the breakdown. Then from there, you can send me a DM. Okay, send me a DM, and then I will respond to you, and then look for a way to onboard you into the mentorship program. Okay, the reason for this is because I want to help you shorten your learning curve, because there's a lot of things to learn in Forex. Okay, if you don't have a mentor to help you out, either watching free YouTube videos, the issue with the free videos is that there are too many, is not archives. Okay, but in this case, you are seeing someone daily or weekly in there telling you this is what you'll be looking at, why you should be doing this, and so on. And that's what I'm bringing, to the mentorship group. I'm offering that, and then if you're interested, hit me up. If you want to know more on liquidity, I will see you here.